A business without marketing is like a tree without leaves. It's time for Business Hub on Dominion TV, your Christian lifestyle station. Business Hub will bring you local business news around the world in 90 seconds, a company visit, and business and financial tidbits. Now time for the local news. Today's stories. Government increases minimum wage by 10%. 22 new cowpea varieties developed. MEDA selects 6 companies for ECG takeover. Fuel prices up by 4 to 7%. Ghana's new airline to fly October. The College of Agriculture and Natural Resources of the University of Cape Coast has developed 22 new varieties of cowpeas for farmers. Previously, cowpea cultivation has not been popular among farmers in the region due to lack of variety. The improved varieties have only 8 weeks to mature and will be ready for harvest. MEDA selects 6 companies for ECG takeover. The Millennium Development Authority has shortlisted 6 private companies to compete for the tail over the Electricity Company of Ghana. Out of the 6, one would eventually be selected to manage the assets and operations of the ECG for the next 25 years. Apart from the estimated $400 million grant from the Millennium Challenge Authority for the Power Compact, the concessionaire is expected to invest at least $100 million annually to improve operations of the ECG. A new national airline for Ghana is expected to be flying by October. The start of the new airline begins the process for Ghana to regain its past glory in the aviation sector. Fuel prices up by 4 to 8%. Consumers will have to pay more on fuel after the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers announced an increase on between 4 to 8%. The hike in pricing comes as figures emanating from the various bulk distribution companies and takes effect from September 1st. Government has increased the daily minimum wage for workers by 10%, Employment Minister has announced. By the increment which takes effect from January 2017, the current minimum wage of 8 cedis will rise to 8 cedis 80 pesos. The end of the local news. Now, news from around the world in 90 seconds. ANA says it will replace the engines on its fleet of Boeing 787s after a series of engine failures caused by corrosion and fatigue, cracking of turbine blades. The Japanese airline plans to swap out all 100 Rolls-Royce engines currently used on its 50 Dreamliners. The process could take as long as 3 years, according to spokesman Yuichi Uchida. The South Korean electronics giant said it has delayed shipping of the Galaxy Note 7 for quality control testing and is investigating the cause. Samsung will not comment on reports that it plans to recall phones that have already been sold in Korea, China, and the US to replace their batteries. The iPhone 7 has arrived. Apple's new iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus are water resistant, come in new shades of black, and have improved cameras. Russia President Vladimir Putin said he would like OPEC and Russia to agree on an output freeze, boosting speculation that members of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Companies (OPEC) and other major producers might strike such an accord at talks this month in Algeria. Several OPEC countries voiced their support for the Russia-Saudi pledge to cooperate. Russia and Saudi Arabia are considering the possibility of limiting output for 3 to 6 months or maybe longer. A freeze proposal was derailed in April over Saudi Arabia's insistence that Iran participate. Yet, the effect of the prolonged slump in crude prices, stuck at half the levels seen 2 years ago, has pushed oil market rivals to collaborate. You're still watching Business Hub on DTV. It's time for Company Visit, where we give businesses the opportunity to market their products and services, as always. On today's Company Visit, we are at Gubi's Blueprint, a design, textile printing and marketing company at Shantine in Achimota.
Hello, you're welcome to Gubi's Blueprint. My name is Rita Monikapia, and Gubi's Blueprint, we mainly deal in the printing and designing of textile products. As you can see, we go into customization for institutions as well, for Friday wears, school uniforms, anniversary clothes. And then we have the Print Fit collection, the beautiful and colorful array of fabrics. Print Fit is suitable for any occasion, for weddings, parties, and all that you can think of. Out of the Print Fit, we have some fabrics made with shirts for guys, different designs, colors to suit your structure and anything that you want. Ladies, you just have to grab one bag to complement your look as you step out. Pretty, isn't it? Our fabrics have designs based on the concepts behind it. Where we see ourselves in the next 5 years is to have additional branches apart from this one, and even a bigger production unit to help us with our production. And that is not going to come easy without financial assistance. We can access aid from the banks, but we've decided not to because of so many clauses and conditions which they pose to us. We want to give ourselves some time before we go into the banks for assistance. And so far we are getting that assistance from our supplier who supplies the fabrics to us on credit basis. We have some drawn up plans that includes going for exhibitions and fashion shows because it's linked to what we do here. And also, as you are also here, we go to some media houses that we can afford to also make ourselves known. We have a very good client service. We do very prompt replies by phone or email. And if there need be for us to come over to your end to sit and we discuss the business, we do that as well. And we do delivery as well. The moment your production is done, we call you, find out where you want it to be delivered, and deliver to you. You can locate us at Chantine, off the Mile 7 Road, and contact us on these numbers: 0242 349303 or 0244 057482, and also reach us on by email gubisblueprint@gmail.com. You want to look chic, unique, and make that fashion statement? Then go in for Print Fit. Print Fit, simply unique.
Beautiful work done by Gubis Blueprint. Let's now join Dorcas for the business and financial tidbits.
Hi, I'm Dorcas Obodai, your customer care personnel. Today, I bring you 7 ways to improve your customer relations. First of all, stay in touch with your customers regularly. Whether you are out for a business conference or on a vacation, make sure to stay in touch with your customers regularly. Secondly, remember to respond to your customers as soon as possible. Point number 3, walk an extra mile for them. Your customers love it when you walk an extra mile for them. Provide them with extra perks every now and then and show them that you care for them. Point number 4, provide special services. Free services and free gifts are loved by all. Do make it a point to provide your customers with some free gifts every now and then. Point number 5, provide enhanced knowledge. Do you have a Facebook business page? Well, of course you do. Use it to provide valuable insights regarding your industry to your customers and clients. Point number 6, be attentive and patient with your customers always. They may lose their temper if something goes wrong, but you should be the one to maintain your firmness and try to listen to what they have to say. Your customers are extremely valuable to your company. After all, they are helping you to run your business. So take care of your customers and enhance your customer service skills to instill confidence in their minds about your company. Then only will they come back to you when they are in need of your services or products.
If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Thanks for watching Business Hub. See you same time next week on DTV. Goodbye.